Hi Nithyanandam, good morning. This is Mridu once again. Thank you for tuning in. And today I'd like to share with you about the science of completion. Now Swami has spoken many a time about this science, and I'll share with you the basic steps and what is completion and what is an incompletion. So completion is basically a process of cleaning up your inner system, your inner space rather. So it could be anything and everything in your inner space that is blocking you. So completion is a process that you go through to clean up your inner space. Now, what is it that you need to clean up? These are called incompletions. Now, incompletions can refer to any incident. For example, if you were a child and you had to go on stage and speak, probably a 3 or 4-year-old kid, and when you reached on stage and you just couldn't, when you reached, you had a stage fright, and after that, the fear that got into you when people around you were, teasing you or calling out names or trying to demotivate you, such an incident remains in your system for a very long time. And later on in life, you will see that even as you grow up and you meet people and you have to go up on stage to deliver a speech, the same incident will come back to you, and you once again feel the same fear, and you'll not be able to break out and go up there and speak confidently. There could be I can give you another example. For example, if as a child and you wanted a chocolate or a toy and your mother just told you off no, and she gave you a spanking for being stubborn about it, and that remained in your inner system, your inner space, and you felt, and then you continue to feel throughout that my mom doesn't love me, or she can't provide for me, or I'm not being treated fairly, and how come I'm not being given what I want while the others get what they want. So there's so many such incidences that happen at a very young age, and they carry on, and they then form a pattern, a root pattern, and we go on seeing in our lives that day after day as we grow up, that we tend to attract similar incidents that ring that same root pattern. For example, if you feel that life is not fair and people do not love you, you go on attracting situations or people that make you feel that you're not cared for, that you're not being given attention, or you're not being treated fairly. Now, how do you start this cleanup process? Okay, there are a couple of steps here that I can share with you. Firstly, take a piece of paper and a pen and write down anything and everything that comes into you right from the time you remember. If you feel, as you sit, just sit with yourself and ask God and ask Swami to help you through this process. He'll make it much easier for you. So start penning down all incidences that you feel that you had felt pain at some point of time. There was a pain linked to that incident. For example, if you were hurt, or you were shouted at, or you were demotivated, put everything down on a piece of paper, write it in detail. For example, I went to school today and I got a spanking for this reason. I don't like my teacher and she's not a nice lady. I don't think I was being treated fairly. Just write everything as it is. Do not filter, do not edit anything when it comes out. And keep writing and keep writing. Do not limit yourself. Probably take a whole day to do this exercise. And after that, once you have written down sufficiently, just sit with yourself, go into your inner space, and once again tell God, tell Swami to help you, tell Sadashiva to help you. Just go into your inner space and relive that incident. It means that now you will see the incident as you were, or relive it as you were that 7-year-old child or 3-year-old child. Maybe at this age, you may feel, oh, it was such a small matter, why did I make a big deal out of it? No. For that child, that 3-year-old child or 4-year-old child, it was a big matter. So we just have to go back to that state, to that same energy of that 3 or 4-year-old child, and go back into that being and feel the pain that that being went through at that point of time for being incomplete, or for not getting what or she wanted. Once you do that, that's a second stage. Once you do that, keep doing it for all your incidents. This is called relive and reliving. You will start to see, as you start reliving this, you feel relieved and things will just drop off from your system. Now, the third step is, if you have a mirror with you, just take a small mirror, a hand mirror, and look into the mirror again, the incidents, and see the incidents in the mirror and relive them in the mirror. This is a very powerful process, because after reliving it in your inner space, this second level of reliving will even melt more of your incompletion. So look into the mirror, look into all the incidences one by one and relive and relive and relive. And finally, the fourth stage is, if you have a friend or you have anyone who you like to connect with, you will need to share all your incidents with them. Speak to them, tell them about it. You've got to share it with at least 5 people. So take that piece of paper and just have someone to listen to you so that you can just speak and speak and speak. And if your friend or a relative or close one is doing this for you, they just have to just sit and not react or respond to what you have to say. No judgments. It's just about providing a space so that you can speak and they can listen to you. It's a very powerful process. So that's a fourth stage, having someone to sit with you so that you can share and they will just listen. It can be anyone for that matter who you're comfortable with. And after you've done all that, just sit and relax and all your incompletions will start melting away. Now, if any of you need help with this process, or you're not sure how to do it, or if you need someone to just sit there and listen to you, then I'm here. You can message me on Facebook or drop me a comment below this video. And I'll also be sharing one of Swamiji's discourses about this process, so that in case you need more clarity or more information, it's all in that video. Okay, and with this, Nithyanandam, any questions, drop me a comment. Thank you.